Okay, let us now introduce to all our committee members who actually make this whole event very meaningful. So we have, first of all, we have the ladies. Okay, we have the ladies. Let me invite Audrey to come up to the front. Diego, Dudu, Gil, Tony, KL Cheah, Yap. Will not be possible. We have Asma. She is the one who actually collected all the money. And this really took a lot of effort on her part, because you need to go and check. Everybody who paid $80 to you is nothing, but when you have $200 or $80, it's a lot of money. And she got to check to make sure that the money is there. He is the one who actually started off this committee and said, let us go and do something. Let us go and organize this better than what we had the year before. KL Cheah, let him give us his thoughts on what KLM is.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming. It is you who made this thing possible. We just kind of initiated, did a bit of work, but it is you who came. Although the entity KLM does not exist anymore, but KLM is still in our hearts and our soul. And the memories and the friendship are true and very fond. Kadang-kadang gaduh. The event today started on the 11th of October when I received a note, an email from Sunny Tan. He says, hey, it has already been 2 years. He volunteered his help. And with that, of course, you have seen the rest of the community quickly being formed. And today, we have over 200 people who are here. And that is marvelous. Way beyond our imagination. But this will not be possible without the work of the committee. And they have individually put and executed their duties in the tradition of Motorola's high performance. I like to thank them. In particular, of course, you've met David Lee, our Master of Ceremony, Asma, our Chief Financial Officer, KW, our Golf Captain, ably assisted by Gil and KS John, Sunny Tan, who is our Chief Operating Officer, making sure that everything operates. And let's see who else. Kuru, who is, I call him the Chief Rewards Officer. All these things that you see there, the little rewards, are his work. Tommy, our Master Recruiter. Yeah, he has been recruiting. And I think many of you are here because he called you personally. Jian Lo is our Chief Publicity Officer. You will see a little presentation from her later. And of course, Audrey McLeod, our Chief Protocol Officer. She was there early in the morning, but early in the evening, receiving all of you. I know you all will have a great evening. I just witnessed the shrieks and the yells and the laughter downstairs. Particularly for those who have not seen each other, they go, but more work is being planned. So I wish you great friendship and a good rest of the evening. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I actually wrote down a few things I wanted to say in this talk. Actually, I've been looking forward to this event for for about 2 years since the last one, right? About same time in February 2010, it was held over in Jaya, and I enjoyed it very much to the very end when we were still drinking beer. It's really an honor to be able to say a few words in front of all of you ex-colleagues. It's been a long time since I saw such an excited group of Motorolans or ex-KLMers. Okay? Many of you still look very youthful, and Tommy and some of you ladies really look stunning tonight. We had a golf thing yesterday. It was really enjoyable, and a few people asked me how I played. Honestly, you know, in golf they ask you what's your handicap and how did you play. I said I played to my age. So from the first 9, when you add up all the strokes of the first 9, it was equal to my age. And if you don't understand golf, it's not a good thing. Okay? The only good thing is he says I'm human and I'm not a crocodile. On the second night, I joined the committee. All of them, when everyone was standing up here, I added up. It was really like a football team, 11 people. They did an excellent job. I know they tried very hard. And in the tradition of the Motorola, they try very hard to do a 6 Sigma, I think. If you have any complaints, please hold back. There's the 3.4 ppm part. I know many of people here came from very far to attend this event. Those of us in Klang Valley, we take it for granted. You know, it's only half an hour or 45 minutes. But we have ex-colleagues that come as far as Singapore. You know, I saw essentially after so many years. Serious time. I've not seen
Indra from Switzerland.
Yeah, and KL Cheah and Catherine, and many people came from Ipoh, Mali, Siao Su, and so many others, so many names I remember now. But there are many that came from overseas as well, and Indra, all the way from Switzerland. I saw Indra's email and she said, you know, she hoped people remember her, and I said, of course I remember Indra. Every time I went to HR office, I look at the desk and you know, it's an array of all those foreign currency bills. And I said, this must be a moonlighting as a money changer. You know, she had all those dollar bills under her glass top on the desk, you know, and that was very special. Yes, Indra, we remember you, and please come back and enjoy our long weather. Now, this is a very good thing, you know, with the names, you know, because after working so many years in KLM, you know, for over a quarter century, I thought I know everybody. And actually, I'm wrong, and I was wrong, you know. Yesterday I discovered. So, but this is what this event is for, is to reconnect us. Because sometimes we may have met somebody and we have forgotten after so many years, and it allows us to be reconnected. And that's why I really look forward to this event. Although it's going to be every 2 years, I hope it's every year, but still every 2 years is still very good, right?
Only agree, you see, Sati.
So briefly, for those of you that don't know me, okay, I joined in 1976, and I worked a total of 26 years in KLM. The last 6 years as the GM, and I left in 2003. Okay. Now, a great company is not just an impressive facility, right? It is the people, and it's the values that the people share that add soul to that company, right? And I'm really proud to be associated with KLM and with all of you, because I think in KLM there were those great values that we all share, those values of respect for the individual and uncompromising integrity. And those values, although today you can hear many companies talk about that and it's on their walls, but not many walk the talk. And I think some of us leave KLM or left KLM, but we feel proud to hear that those ex-colleagues, they carried those values with them into their new organizations. I understand that if you go to KSM or Unisem, you see a lot of Motorola values, right? If you went to my previous company, I hope those values are still there. Razi, I hope you can continue. Tonight, there are still many, we call ourselves ex-KLMers, but tonight there are still many KLMers who are still with the company. And I just checked with them, they say, yes, it is still called KLM. Okay? Although the company name has changed to Freescale in 2004, it is still called KLM. Asni, right? Yeah. So Asni, I see Shaima, I see Jasvinder, I see CLI, and the shoe, SCQ, so many. And I hope you all will continue to keep the KLM flag flying high. Okay. Now, I also want to tell you that KLM has a new GM. Okay? And the good news is it's not from Intel. After all the horror stories we hear about Intel leadership, but he's actually an ex-KLMer. If I remember correctly, in 1987, myself and I think maybe C.H. Young and Type together, we spoke with him and then we offered him and he joined the company. His name is Tiao Su, and he worked in engineering, and then I think he worked in, he was in Austin, Texas, and he worked with subcon management as well. And then he left to probably for greener pastures, and after the most recent, I think 5 years in KLM, I thought he had retired. So one day I called him and I said, sorry, I'm in a meeting, I call you back. And then when I called him, I said, why KLM asked you to stay back? He said, no, I'm now with KLM. But I was looking forward to seeing him, but he's not here. But maybe you'll get to see him in the future once. So also I want to thank you for your friendship and your support over the years. I also know that looking back, I made many mistakes and many bad decisions, and I hope you can forgive me for that. And with those of you, especially those of you who asked for VSS and I didn't approve, lastly, I recall this is KLM's 40th anniversary, I think. Is it right? Yeah, this year is KLM's 40th anniversary. And we're going to have this every 2 years. And it'll be really wonderful. It'll be really wonderful if 10 years from now, when KLM is having its 50th anniversary, we could all be gathered here for the Get Together. And I personally look forward to that. Right? I hope to see all of you with as useful and as stunning as before. Right? And so, in ending, I'll just say, stay young and let's stay connected. Thank you.
I saw Cheah with a long list. I saw Jay pulling out something from his pocket to speak. But I actually begged them that I will not speak, because truly I'm the least senior in the group. I spent 15 years in KLM. I don't think there's anyone else here that's less than 15, right? So I've heard of the old story from my dad that when you're a junior, you must remain humble and listen to the seniors. So I listened to Jay for everything he said. So there's only one thing he left. I have to tell Rajkumar that I did not join the union. But that was the first advice he gave me when I joined Motorola. He says that if tomorrow morning you have a union, it's only because of you. So I have to tell him that I did not join the union. If that is one, it is not caused by me. No, you know, seriously or not, I feel the same way. As Jay, I saw a lot of energy, and there are things in Motorola that you have to remember, and there's many things that Jay mentioned you should remember. But there are some things that you should learn to forget. The thing that I felt that you should learn to forget is never make changes by disrespecting the fundamentals you already have. Because if you do that, no change will be done. So with that, I would also like to thank Cheah and his team for an excellent job. I never doubted that, but that is Motorola. There were many people who asked me how come I'm not invited. Victor and I work in the same group. There are some other people that we dropped from Motorola that are working for us. They asked me, but I actually didn't know how to get them enrolled in here, so today I knew. They told me how to get enrolled, so I was going to encourage them to get enrolled. Okay? Again, thank you for a great evening, and I look forward to see you all in, when we are 50 years anniversary. 2014 will definitely be here. 50 years anniversary, we should be here. Thank you.